Hey, what up, guys? I have some wonderful news. Wonderful news. Let me make sure audio is all working and all of that stuff. Dang it, I forgot to double check it. I'm just going to do that right now. Looks like it's good. I have some fantastic news, I should say. Here in Utah, as some of you have seen, we've had a mask mandate that was enforced by our county health department, the county that I live in, Salt Lake County. And our legislature was taking that upon themselves to go after the mask mandate and stuff like that. And I got a wonderful update. Let's give it a second to let some people get in here. It looks like it's climbing right now. Share this out, give some likes, loves, all the good things, and comment. I see Autumn. I see you. I just wanted to be able to share with you guys the good news from Utah, but also some emphasis on why being engaged in some of these decisions and getting involved is important. And I wanted to share that as how this has made a huge impact in Salt Lake County. Huge impact in Salt Lake County. And I'll go over that in just a second. Let me get some stuff pulled up here. I know some of you are going to be following my personal page because I put it out there because I want our local Utah people to actually see it. Not many of you local people that follow me have switched over to Be the Change, and so that's where I'm going to do a little bit of mix right now, and this is a big deal for Utah. Huge win. So I think we're good. We're going to get started. So let me just share with you what happened. What was it, January 4th or 7th, somewhere around there. Our county enforced a mask mandate as a public health order. The county was going to enforce that on everybody, every business, all of those, and fines and all of that garbage. I see you guys. I'm seeing all of the comments come up now. But it's good to have you guys here. But when it comes to what happened, they enforced a mask mandate. Our legislature doesn't like it when you go around process. Our legislature to Utah, which is our local Senate and our local House, they don't like it. They actually hold people accountable. Our governor technically broke the law last year, and they held him accountable. Did we go and put him in cuffs? No. We were like, dude, you messed up. You can't do that. And we took away some of his rights to be able to do things. Well, the governor's rights, because he was on his way out. But here in Utah, our Salt Lake County actually passed a health order to be able to mandate masks for all businesses and consumers of those businesses. Just today, so this week, as some of you might have seen, I've been down at the legislature and our Capitol building because we only have 45 days of legislature, unless a special session is called. And what they had on the table at the Senate, which I missed when I was down there, I didn't realize it was on the table. It wasn't even on the TV outside there where they meet. They actually voted, the Senate did, and voted and approved a repeal of the mask mandate as a Senate. They're like, this is not your realm. No. And then it moved on to the House. The House just literally voted on it, and within the last hour, and the House passed it unanimous. Well, I shouldn't say unanimous, but with a huge amount of votes. And both sides passed it with 2/3 greater of the vote. And that means it has no veto power. The governor has to sign it. The governor would have signed it anyways. But this means it goes in effect right now, immediately within seconds. Like, stores can no longer require masks from a government standpoint. If they choose to do it on their own, they can. One of the people that I was calling out a lot, and I'm blocked from her social media pages other than Twitter because I don't use it very often. I'm going to pull it up right now and show you why in the world did it default to that layout? That is just the weirdest thing on the planet. But I'm as a county council member, I take seriously my charge to serve and represent my constituents, which is why I voted to uphold the order last week. Though I was urged by state legislative leaders to change my vote, I stand firmly with small businesses, school teachers, and healthcare workers as we have seen a recent surge to take down our workforce and fill our hospitals. Ignore these things that are coming up because that is also someone that I've been having a conversation with. As a Republican, I honor local control as a principle of governance. It's disappointing that although our county followed the law, the state legislature still chose to intervene and dismiss the decision we made to protect our residents. This lady is up for re-election this year. This lady is the one I've been calling out, Amy Winter Newton. She is one that has been flip-flopping since she took office. She said all the right things. She did all the right things prior to her taking this position. And now she's going back and forth on a lot of things. And I know a lot of this doesn't apply to you guys because you don't live in Utah, but this is just a representation of what we deal with locally and how you can make a change. That's why I am doing this and sharing this with everybody is these people, Amy Winter Newton, these people, she's like, I stand to charge to represent my constituents. Wait a minute, let me show you one more tab. A poll that was done on Fox News. Wait a minute, do you support the efforts to overturn the mask mandate? 64% is in support of it. I know this is not all of the people, but what the F? And I know a lot of people were telling her no, because she was a main person to make the decision and flip it. She was a very deciding factor. Her and her friend Lori, the chair, Lori Stringham, which is the chair of our county council. If you listen to the people and you heard everything and you didn't block people on social media that disagreed with you, you would know this answer and you would not support it. But our legislature said, we have heard enough from our people and we are going to back them and we're going to make a decision. And they passed it by so much that it can't even be vetoed. So that tells you where they stand. Tells you where people actually put their positions at and they don't really make the right decisions. This is why being engaged is so important. This is why hounding them with your opinion, respectfully, I'm not saying be disrespectful, but you need to hound them with your decision and the way you feel. That's how you make this change, and that's how this change came about. Let alone there's other people in our legislature. Deidre, let me find that real quick. Not Deidre. That's my lieutenant governor. Excuse me, Dia Theodore. This is a victory for rationality and liberty. The state legislature prudently reserved the authority to prevent the decisions of one or two local officials from restricting the personal freedoms of approximately 1.5 million Utah residents. That is exactly a fact, and that is exactly how you do things. This is what I've been saying all along. You have to get engaged locally. That is what matters. That's where the control sits. And she said everything in the right way. And I wanted to share this huge win with everyone. If you want to wear a mask, guys. I'm not telling you you can't. It's not the government's place to force you to wear a mask. That is not the government's position. If you want to wear it, wear it. That's cool. If you want to get the vaccine, go get it. That's cool. I can't tell you. I can only give you some details and information that I have to maybe change your mind. But when you have a legislature like this, that I'm very proud of, if you guys can't tell right now, like our legislature over these last 2 years in Utah have just been slamming these things and just knocking them out. It's not done by the governor. It's not done by an executive order. Like they try, but we did take away some of the rights from the governor last year, so where he can't do that as much anymore. But you need to have your legislatures back. That is your local Senate and your local House. You need to be backing the people that will make these solid decisions. Then on a federal level, when we get there, which is 2024 and some people that are reelected in 2022, yeah, those people are just as important too. However, locally, you can change your life. You have to start working on these things and you have to communicate where you stand. I'm not telling you where to stand, but I'm telling you this is a huge win and this is how you make a change. When you start looking at this stuff, these are the councilmen and the people that need to be going away. She is up for re-election this year, and there right now is not an opponent that has filed paperwork. There will be. You can just say you will know as soon as paperwork are filed of some opponent. You guys will know. But this is coming. And I want you guys to start doing this in your state, please. Start fighting against these things, using the people that have the power and the control. Don't think the federal government has everything. Locally is where you have the strength. And we can get strength by coming together and uniting and vocalizing it. And we have to start doing that. If someone doesn't want to wear a mask, let's explain to them that you can, well, you don't have to wear a mask. But if someone wants to wear a mask, we support that right too. Wear a mask. That's okay. I'm not taking that away from you. You're actually taking it away from me by forcing me to wear it. Let's get that going and pushing that. This is exactly what Utah has done today, and I'm super proud of them. Super proud. I've already sent a million texts. I even have my boss in the comments right now because I told him I'm taking lunch to do this. And I just wanted to represent and show you guys. I really wanted to show you guys how you do these things. I'm not taking any credit for this. I had my part of my communication, but it takes unity. It takes bringing people together and we all sending the same message and hounding them. She needs to be replaced, and she will be replaced this year. And this message is a flip-flop politician message, and it will be called out. You guys need to do the same locally, but I wanted to share this just quick live. Love you. Have a good day. Make it a great Friday. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will talk to you guys later.